Well, October is Domestic Violence Awareness Month. It's a time to focus additional attention on an epidemic that destroys lives and families. In fact, every 9 seconds, a woman in the United States is assaulted or beaten. And this is also a time to remind victims that help is available, so there is hope. And the Esperanza Shelter for Battered Families has been serving relationship abuse survivors, batterers, and child witnesses in Santa Fe for 36 years. We're so thankful for them. And joining us this morning are Peggy Luplow, the shelter's development fundraiser, and Kristin Carmichael, a national expert on abuse and the author of X That X, Making a Clean Break When the Relationship is Over. And good morning to both of you.
Good morning.
Good morning.
I feel strong just talking to you because I think this is an important time to bring strength to people who are feeling weak. So thank you so much for joining us. Really, we appreciate that. Now, Peggy, as I just mentioned, of course, October is recognized as Domestic Violence Awareness Month. So we're here on October 1st. It's beginning today. What is New Mexico doing on a state level to increase that awareness?
We're coming on New Mexico style. We're
Thank
talking
you so
about it. Today, the governor has issued a proclamation proclaiming October to be Domestic Violence Awareness Month.
Oh, great.
And you'll start seeing purple. Hopefully, towns all over the state are tying purple ribbons on everything that they can be allowed to tie them on.
Good.
And
Good.
we have initiatives that are going on in all of the individual communities, and on October 26th, that will culminate in our Community Heroes Awards ceremony that'll be held in Las Cruces. And at that ceremony, that's when we recognize those people of the community who volunteer their time and effort to help, forward our cause and work to support their local crisis intervention centers.
We really appreciate those volunteers who take the time out of their life. And so let's talk
Yes, we
about
do.
some of these issues, because there are a lot of issues when it comes to domestic violence and abuse that would really be helpful for the general public to understand. So what are some of those issues?
The issues that people need to understand about domestic violence in general in their homes is the ability to recognize the signs, and this is what the awareness initiative is about.
Okay.
You know, we can do so much to create awareness so that we're talking about it in our homes and schools, churches and offices, but we need to take that a step further once that we've created awareness. Why do we do that? And the reason we do that is so that we can educate people. And when people start learning those signs and know where to go to get help, whether they be a victim or an offender, a child who could benefit from therapy. So that's the next step.
Thank goodness to have you to do that. And I know, Kristin, you can help us understand the fact that we need to get, obviously, a greater awareness. So do you expect that through that greater awareness, we're going to see a decrease in the violence?
Well, so greater awareness really is the first step, and that's basic to us addressing this issue in any meaningful way. So we do need to help folks know, as Peggy said, the signs and the symptoms and where to go for help. But we're hoping that with this growing awareness, that will translate into action. Awareness in the absence of action really is meaningless.
Absolutely. Well
So
said.
we hope that people will become aware, and that will lead them to really want to do something about it. And pretty much everyone I talk to wants to do something about it. They just don't know what to do.
They just don't know what to do. Exactly.
Absolutely.
And I think a lot of people get caught up when they hear the word abuse. They think that means you have been physically scarred physically.
Absolutely.
But that's not necessarily all abuses. You can be
it's not.
scarred mentally by verbal abuse, emotional abuse. There's so much. And Kristin, I know
Absolutely.
you're also a licensed social worker and also an advocate and counsel the women that are out there that are attempting to leave abusive relationships. And I know that so many of us have either been affected by that or been around people who are affected by it, and they are scared, or they don't want to, they're in denial. They don't want to admit this is an abusive relationship. So there's viewers that are watching today, and maybe they're scared. What would you say to them if they're ready to take those steps to leave, but they just don't know how to do it?
Well, the first thing I want to say is just that I'm sorry. I'm sorry we live in a world and a culture where many times these things happen and offenders are not held accountable. And so it's really up to survivors to take the initiative to do something about it. And not knowing exactly the situation someone's in, it can be difficult to give broad advice. But I will say, you know, something most folks can do is to call the National Coalition Against Domestic Violence and find out who their local domestic violence service provider is. So that they can contact them and get information. So really getting yourself educated about the issue of abuse. And that can happen, again, by calling the coalition and getting hooked up with your local shelter.
Just call the coalition.
Yeah, and one more piece of advice is to let trusted friends, families, individuals know what you're going through. So many survivors feel guilt and shame.
Definitely.
And they should not. This is not
or
their
they're
fault
protecting
at all.
somebody else when they shouldn't be.
Absolutely. And when survivors get isolated from their support systems, that's when they're really in danger. And not just physical danger, emotional danger as well, which I tell you, of all the survivors I've talked to, over 1,000 women who have been through abusive relationships, they all agree on one thing, and that's that the emotional abuse was the worst.
Yeah, well, that's why we're so thankful for Esperanza Shelter. Can you tell us again, Peggy, a little bit more about what you can offer to the battered families who come there, and what kind of shelter you can give to them?
Yes, and you know, I'm glad you asked that, because so many people think that we are just about sheltering. And 35 years ago, certainly that was our first and foremost goal, was to shelter, clothe, and feed those who could get away. And now we offer so much more. Our programs include child therapy, court advocacy. One of the most difficult times for a victim is going back and confronting that situation. Yeah, exactly.
Scary.
So court advocacy and life skills training.
That's great.
So you were talking about empowerment a while ago, and of course empowerment is a huge piece of what we do, because we're trying to rebuild self-esteem and self-confidence, and so through empowerment, and then teaching life skills, some very basic things, getting on.
I don't mean to interrupt you, but I also want to mention that Kristin's book should be able to help. I know that you've got another book that's going to be released later this month. So can you tell us a little bit about that?
Sure. So X That X, Making a Clean Break When It's Over, I feel like a really important book for survivors who have been abused, and also for folks who are kind of in this gray area. Maybe their partner was controlling or manipulative. They're not sure if they were abusive, but the relationship didn't go well. I really recommend you read this book.
I think a lot of us can relate to those kind of relationships, unfortunately. So I appreciate you being here. I think the book is going to help a lot of people, and certainly Esperanza Shelter will. And thank you both so much for the awareness, and hopefully helping everybody to take that next step.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you.